Schedule recurring jobs with pipelines. Now that you've nearly set up your pipeline, we'll guide you through adding your recurring services to it. In this video, we'll cover the following: how to add recurring jobs to pipelines, how the recurrence settings work, how to create recurring jobs using default settings, how to test recurring jobs. TaxDome allows you to have jobs repeat as needed, automatically generating them in your pipelines. This schedule can be modified according to your needs. You can add recurring jobs directly from the Kanban view of the pipeline by clicking on Manage Recurrences and then on the New Job Recurrence button. Then select the accounts you want to add. Remember that you can apply filters. In this case, we are selecting all our bookkeeping clients. Next, you'll come to the Settings page where all the magic happens. To make your recurrence work, you need to set the recurrence period and the start date. In this case, we'll select the last day of the month, and it will be a monthly recurrence. Be sure to use it on the last day instead of on the 31st for your monthly recurrence. Otherwise, jobs will not start in months that don't have 31st. If the predefined recurrence settings are suitable, set up recurring jobs to occur annually, every 3 months, monthly, weekly, or daily. Flexibility is key here. Nothing is set in stone. I'll show you how to modify it if you need any adjustments later on. When you are done with settings, add the recurrence into the pipeline. Scheduled jobs are always created at midnight for your time zone, so it's time to wait until the specified start date comes. Once we have a recurrence created, we can access it on Job Recurrence page and edit if needed. For example, if one of my bookkeeping clients receives their bank statement in the middle of the month, I can easily change the start date for this recurrence. When setting up the recurrences, you can also use job templates. But how does this work? Job templates and recurrence settings might seem unrelated at first, but they can be quite interconnected. Imagine managing various client tasks where some require different instructions or deadlines. For example, you have bookkeeping clients for whom you request payment options by email, and others for whom you need to check their QuickBooks accounts. In such cases, the easiest thing is to have separate job templates with specific instructions, one for QuickBooks and one for email. You'll set one of these jobs as the default setting of your pipeline. And then from the job recurrence page, we'll filter our QuickBooks clients and then select the QuickBooks template. It's important to note that when it comes to recurrence, these custom templates always take precedence over default ones in the pipeline. You could also modify the job assignee from the Edit page. While typically set in job templates, you might opt for different assignees for scheduled jobs, especially for priority clients. In such cases, you can choose a non-default assignee for the recurrence, which always takes precedence over the template's default assignee. You've already learned how to set up recurrences for different scenarios individually, but if our settings are the same in every recurrence within the pipeline, you can save your time by using the pipeline's default recurrence setting. This is set in the pipeline settings. Here, you'll encounter all the fields that we previously mentioned. Once you have the default recurrence set up, let's now add new recurrences to the pipeline. As you can see, all data is automatically pre-filled. You can make any changes to it, and all settings you choose for recurrence always override the default one.